We are now in a very volatile kind of moment, I think. We're seeing it obviously through America in particular, but then it's having a cascading effect into other parts. So I think it's really important to keep doing this work, especially now.
We brought in all sessions, in all different sessions, this diversity of people, of us being here together, coming here together from, I believe, from 180 different organizations, as I understand. So that means diversity.
The best part about the diversity in sport at conference is the fact that you walk in and you're surrounded by a community, especially those that you haven't seen in a bit or you've connected with over sport in the last few years, all in one spot, that actually really care about the goal of increasing diversity and engaging those of all walks of life in sport in the best ways possible.
Agree with a lot of practices, but we as an organization, we as the administrators, we as the volunteers, as individuals, are going to stand by our values, set them, have the courage to stand by them, and then you create that space for everyone, where you say two things can exist in the same place. Two opposing viewpoints can still exist in the same place. The research has been done to show that diversity in any way, shape, or form makes an organization, makes a group stronger.
I was at one this morning where we talked about welcoming refugees and not necessarily calling them refugees, but more as newcomers, that builds the fabric and tapestry of sport in Canada.
An environment that's not inclusive is not a safe environment. If we ask the little girl to take off her hijab when she shows up at the soccer pitch, that's no longer a safe environment for her. And my biggest thing is that we talk a lot about physical harm, we talk about the concussions, the injuries, and whatnot that come with sport, but we don't talk about the psychological harm. It's an absolute must that sport must be inclusive. Sport isn't where it needs to be until everybody can truly show up and be their authentic self.
And weird enough, my parents actually put me in figure skating first. People laughed at that. I always saw my teammates, I saw my schoolmates going around, seeing me figure skating, being the only black male in the class, and the only male in the class as well. It was definitely a weird sight to see every single day. But I didn't care. I never cared what I looked like.
Safety is our goal, but accountability is what we promise. And I think that's super important because we can't always guarantee that things aren't going to happen. Obviously, we're going to try our very best, but to hold ourselves accountable so that if things happen, we're prepared to take the steps necessary to improve.
When people can visualize themselves somewhere, then it's easier for them to, want to work towards that.
Thank you for doing this work. It's not easy, it's very difficult at the moment, but we need to continue to do it.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Diversity in Sports Conference.
Je suis parce que tu es, donc parce que nous sommes. Je suis parce que nous sommes, donc je me sens accueillie, ouais, par cette initiative par ICSN.
Ubuntu means to me those who have placed a hand on me in support and who have backed me up in support. They're part of my identity.
I'm putting in the work, this didn't magically happen. Everything of who I am as a person, as a woman, as a female, as a black woman, all of that is what I use to be able to accomplish the things I want in life, to get to where I want to be. So I feel like that honestly really resonates into what this stands for as well too. I'm showing up as my authentic self.
The individual, the person, and the collective make great things happen together.
Understanding that there's been a lot of, especially black women in the space, that have created a pathway to allow me to also create my own and stand in a space where I'm invited.
I would not be here today without the people that came before me. I've been impacted by diverse groups of people in the sport background that I have growing up, teachers, coaches, parents, friends, and other valuable people along my way.
Diversity was unique in this conference, so I'm happy to be part of that, and I'm happy to see that there's the power in the room, in all sessions, wherever I was. It was beautiful.